The Dandenong Ranges forests are environmentally significant and home to a wide range of native animals and birds. The preservation of our forest and environment depends upon all of us. Weeds reduce native habitat and are a key threat to the health of our forests and native wildlife. Woody weeds range from large trees, bushes, and clusters of stems down to smaller shrubs. They compete for light, nutrients, water, and space, and they smother, shade, starve, and crowd out our native plants. Some of the worst woody weeds in the Dandenongs are the sycamore maple, holly, sweet pittosporum, tobacco bush, red cestrum, blackberry, tutsin, and ragwort. These weeds can spread in a number of ways. Some have seeds and capsules or flowers, and many have berries. These are spread many kilometres into the forest and bushland by birds and other wildlife, wind, and water. Many layer on the ground and sucker to form dense thickets. Once into our forests, they will continue to spread, making more seedlings, smothering and killing our native vegetation. To remove woody weeds, you may need a few tools: a cutting tool, a chiseling tool, gloves, and a dabber bottle or something similar like a sauce bottle can be used to fill with a herbicide. If you are using herbicide, always make sure you're wearing protective waterproof gloves and following the safety and other instructions that are listed for that specific herbicide. For small woody weeds, you can hand pull them, taking care to get all of the roots out of the ground. You might need to use a fork to loosen around the root. Make sure you bag any berries, flowers, or seeds and dispose of them in your general waste. For medium-sized woody weeds too big to hand pull, you can use the cut and paint technique. Cut the stem as close to the base of the plant as possible and then immediately paint the cut stem with your dabber bottle containing a herbicide. Usually undiluted glyphosate is used. It is really important that the herbicide is applied immediately so it is absorbed by the stem effectively. Within 30 seconds is a good rule to go by. The drill and fill method is used for the larger trees and woody plants with stems or trunks that are greater than 5 centimeters in diameter. Prepare your workspace by cutting back weeds to clear around the base of the shrub or tree. Drill downward angled holes 2 to 3 centimeters deep into the sapwood, approximately 5 centimeters apart from each other. Immediately fill the hole with herbicide. Continue this around the entire base of the stem or trunk, and if there are any exposed roots, you can drill and fill those as well. You can also frill the stump, which means making horizontal cuts into the sapwood around the trunk and immediately applying herbicide. But don't ring bark the trunk, as this will actually decrease the uptake of herbicide. And that's it. With just a little bit of your time, you can help save your forests and bushland from weeds and preserve local biodiversity and habitat for our native wildlife. You can use these methods to treat any woody weeds that are on your property. Thank you for caring and taking the time to help your local environment. And if you would like more information or to get involved in a local group, you can contact the Community Weed Alliance of the Dandenongs or the local Yarra Ranges Council.